My beloved child, I am sending you a warning today, a lifeline, a call from my heart to yours. I see you, I see your pain, and I know what you're going through. This is a beacon of hope, meant to guide you back before it's too late. Maybe you felt lost, unsure of where to turn next. This message is for you. You may have felt me reaching out to you before, whispering gently to your heart, and maybe you turned away, unsure or scared. But today, I am giving you another chance. A chance to start over, to turn your life around, and to let me help you. This warning is not out of anger or judgment. It comes from a place of deep love for you. Because, my beloved, if you choose to ignore this, it could cost you everything that truly matters: peace, love, and eternal joy. I do not want you to face regret that stretches on for eternity. I do not want you to be separated from me forever. That is why this message is so urgent, so important. Every word matters. I need you to hear me, to feel my heart, and to stay with me until the very end. Please listen while there is still time. I need you to hear me, to stay with me until the very end. Please listen while there is still time. Right now, my dear child, I see you living life the best way you know how. I see the moments when you put on a brave face, even though inside you feel exhausted and alone. You might be telling yourself that everything is under control, that you can manage whatever comes your way. But deep down, in those quiet moments when the noise of the world fades away, do you feel the emptiness? That hollow ache that nothing seems to fill? My beloved, that emptiness is your soul crying out for me. It's my voice calling to your heart, urging you to come home. I know you've tried to fill that void with everything the world offers: success, relationships, money, and temporary pleasures. You may have put on a smile, convincing yourself that these things are enough, but your heart still longs for more. That is because nothing in this world can fill the space that I created within you for my love. I'm calling you today, calling you back to me, back to where your heart can find true rest and fulfillment. You don't have to keep searching. Everything you need is found in my love. Do you remember Jonah? I called him to go to Nineveh and warn the people to turn away from their wickedness. But Jonah was scared. He was overwhelmed, unsure of what would happen, so he ran away. He thought he could escape my calling, that he could ignore what I was asking of him. But I pursued him, not to punish him, but because I loved him and had a plan for him. When you feel overwhelmed, know that I am reaching out to you right now, offering you my hand, just as I did for Jonah. I sent a storm, a great fish, and eventually brought him right back to where he needed to be. My beloved, how often have you felt overwhelmed and ran from me? How often have you ignored those quiet moments when I spoke to your heart? Maybe it felt too hard, or maybe you felt unworthy. But just like Jonah, I am pursuing you, not to condemn you, but to bring you back, to offer you another chance, just as I did for Jonah. I want to save you from the path of pain and destruction. I want to guide you to where you were always meant to be, in my loving arms. In Matthew 7:13-14, I said, "Enter through the narrow gate. For wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it. But small is the gate, and narrow the road that leads to life, and only a few find it." My child. So many are walking the wide road. They are chasing after things that will not last, following the crowd, thinking they are safe because they are not alone. But that road leads to destruction. I am calling you today to take the narrow path, the harder path, the one that requires faith, trust, and surrender. This is the road that leads to life, eternal life, and I want you to walk it with me. It may not be easy, but I promise you, it will be worth it. Think about Noah. For years, he faithfully built an ark because I warned him of a coming flood. People laughed at him, mocked him, called him a fool. They thought Noah was wasting his time. They ignored my warning, convinced that life would go on as it always had. But when the rain began to fall, it was too late for them. My beloved child, today is just like the days of Noah. People live as if there is no tomorrow, as if their actions have no consequences. I know it feels difficult to go against what everyone else is doing, but I am asking you to trust me, even when it feels uncertain. They dismiss my warnings, believing they have all the time in the world. But I am telling you now, my child, time is precious, and there is an urgency to this message. I am asking you to listen, to prepare, to take my words seriously. Just as Noah listened and found safety, I want you to find shelter in my arms. I want you to be safe, not lost when the storms come. You are not alone. I am with you, guiding you, loving you, and calling you to a place of safety. My dear child, I see the things in your life that are keeping you from truly experiencing my love, things that I am asking you to let go of. Perhaps it is pride, that feeling that you need to do everything on your own, that you don't need anyone, not even me. Or maybe it's fear of change, fear of stepping into the unknown, fear of what might happen if you surrender. Maybe it is anger, bitterness from old wounds that have held your heart captive for far too long. I know letting go is scary, but I am here, ready to carry what is too heavy for you. My beloved, these things are like chains. They are binding you, holding you back from the life I so desperately want for you, a life of freedom, peace, and joy. I want you to let go of these chains. I want you to trust me enough to release the burdens you've been carrying, to take my hand instead. Because what I have for you is so much more beautiful, so much greater than anything you are holding on to now. You are not meant to carry this weight alone. Let me carry it for you. Imagine a child holding a broken toy. The toy is shattered, its pieces no longer fit together, but the child clings to it, afraid to let go because it's all they have known. I understand why you hold on. It feels safe, it feels familiar. They hold it close, even though it brings no more joy, even though it cannot be fixed. But if only that child would let go, their father is standing by, waiting with something new, something so much better. My beloved, you are that child. You are holding on to the broken pieces of your past, afraid to let go because it is all you've ever known. But I am here, waiting with something new, something beautiful that will bring true joy. Trust me, my dear one. Open your hands, let go of what is broken, and receive what I have prepared for you. I promise you, it will be more wonderful than anything you could imagine. Do you remember Peter? He loved me deeply, but fear overtook him, and he denied me 3 times. He was scared, lost, and filled with regret. He felt as though he had failed, as though there was no coming back. But after my resurrection, I sought him out. I called him back. I looked into his eyes and asked him, "Do you love me?" Not once, but 3 times, each time giving Peter the chance to undo his denial. Each time, he answered yes, and with each answer, I restored him. Even if you feel like you have failed too many times, know that I still see your worth and I still want you. My beloved, you may feel like Peter today. You may feel like you have let me down too many times, that you have turned away from me, that you are beyond forgiveness. But I am here, asking you again, do you love me? I am ready to forgive you, to restore you, and to give you a new purpose. But you must choose to come back. You must choose to take my hand, to trust me, and to walk with me once again. If this message is reaching you, if you feel a stirring in your heart, I invite you to stay connected. Subscribe to this channel so that you can continue to receive my words, my guidance, my love. Let this be a reminder to you every day that I am here, that I see you, and that I am calling you to something greater. Don't let my voice be drowned out by the noise of the world. Stay close to me. My beloved child, the time to act is now. Not tomorrow, not someday, today. This moment is a gift, an opportunity to turn back, to surrender, to make things right between us. I know making a change can feel overwhelming, but I will be with you every step of the way. You are not promised tomorrow, and I want you to know that I am not here to condemn you, but to save you. I want to offer you a future full of hope, love, and endless possibilities. But you must choose it, my dear one. You must be willing to let go of everything that is holding you back, all the fears, the doubts, the anger, and take hold of the life I am offering. This is your warning, but more importantly, it is your chance, your opportunity to choose the narrow path that leads to life. Let go of the things that are only bringing you pain, and walk the path that I have laid out for you, a path that leads to true joy and everlasting peace. In Revelation 3 verse 20, I said, "Here I am. I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in and eat with that person and they with me." My beloved, I am knocking on the door of your heart right now. I am not asking for perfection. only your willingness to let me in. I am asking you to let me in, to open the door and allow me to come into every part of your life. Do not keep me on the outside. Do not ignore my knock. I am here, and I want to be with you, to walk with you, to guide you, to love you. But you must choose to open the door. Think about the rich young ruler who came to me, asking what he must do to inherit eternal life. I told him to sell everything he had, to give it to the poor, and to follow me. But he walked away saddened because he could not let go of his possessions. My beloved, I am asking you today, what are you holding on to that is keeping you from me? What is so important that you would choose it over eternity with me? What are you holding on to that you're afraid to let go of? Trust that I can replace it with something better. Do not be like the rich young ruler. Do not walk away from the one thing that can give you true life. Let go of whatever is standing in the way and follow me. But he walked away, saddened because he could not let go of his possessions. My beloved, I am asking you today, what are you holding on to that is keeping you from me? What is so important that you would choose it over eternity with me? Do not be like the rich young ruler. Do not walk away from the one thing that can give you true life. Let go of whatever is standing in the way and follow me. If this message has touched your heart, I encourage you to like this video. By doing so, you are helping to spread my message to others who may need to hear it. And comment below with words like, I surrender all. Let your declaration be personal, a statement of your faith and your decision to follow me. Your declaration today can be the beginning of a beautiful transformation. Your words are powerful, and by declaring your choice, you are opening the door for me to work in your life in incredible ways. My beloved child, do not wait. Do not put this off. I am calling you now. I am reaching out to you because I love you with an everlasting love. I know it's not easy, but taking the first step is always worth it. I do not want you to face an eternity apart from me. I want you to be with me, to experience the fullness of my love, my peace, my joy. But that choice is yours. I am offering you life, real life, abundant life, but you must take it. You must choose to turn away from the things that lead to destruction and to walk the path that leads to life. This is your moment. This is your chance. Take my hand. Let's take this journey together, one step at a time. Do not let it slip away. I am here waiting with open arms. I love you now, and I will love you forever. Take my hand, and let me lead you into the life you were always meant to live. If this message has moved you, please share it with your family and friends. There are others who need to hear this warning, others who need to know that they are loved, and that there is still time to turn back. Every share could be the lifeline someone else needs to find their way back to me. And while you are here, explore the other messages on this channel. Each one is a reminder of my love and my desire for you to live the life I have created for you. Together, let us walk this path of hope, love, and eternal life. My beloved, this is your divine warning. Heed it, take it to heart, and let me be the one to guide you into the eternity that I have prepared for you. An eternity filled with love, light, and never-ending joy. I love you, and I am waiting for you.